Hello everyone, good morning. Can anyone confirm audible or not? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So where we stopped in the last session? The last session we discussed about types of arguments, right? One is like positional argument, another one is like default argument, another one keyword argument. Next, variable length argument. The next one, keyword variable length arguments also there. Okay. Now tell me something about the positional argument. Any one of you. Positional argument. So for what topics we covered? One is like why we go for Python. We can say Python introduction. The next one is like environment setup. The next naming conventions, identifiers. Identifiers. The next one. The next one is like okay, basic functions. Functions, right? So these topics so far we covered or not? Okay, tell me, any one of you. Okay, how did you set up Python environment in your machines? Anyone? Any one of you? Okay, you if you completed, how did you complete? So how many ways you ran the program in your local? Okay, one by one tell me. Anil, you can go ahead. Okay. Did you complete the setup?
Yes, sir.
Anil,
It's complete. Yeah, it's completed.
completed, right? Okay. So let me ask 5 questions to you. Just you can answer it. Why we go for variable? If anybody asks, what's your answer?
To store the data.
Store the data.
Okay. Okay. Just Anil, you only answer. Remind people just hold to store the data, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next question is like, is Python is like a dynamically typed programming language?
Yeah. Dynamic data.
Okay. Why it's like dynamical type of programming language and why not Java? What difference you found?
We need to
So
slightly
it is first Python is a dynamically programming language. So, but not Java. Because of that, first memory allocation is good.
In Java, first memory got allocated and then place the
Yeah.
value not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in Python, whenever you use the value, how much memory is required for that particular value, they are going to allocate the memory or not dynamically.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is Python is like a case sensitive?
Yeah. Case sensitive.
It's like a case sensitive only or not?
Yeah. It is a case
Yes or
sensitive.
no? Okay.
Yes.
Now, can you reproduce this error? Okay, this error, can you reproduce? Can you reproduce this error? How you can reproduce?
Uh,
I want the error
First
like
we
this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
First, if in case we can write print location. After that, we can try
No need to write.
name.
That also no need to write. If you
Hmm.
try to print this location before this
Yeah.
statement, LOC there or not there?
It is not there.
Not there. That the
Yeah.
reason it gives me error what? Name
Yeah.
LOC is not defined or not.
Yeah.
Name LOC is not
Not
defined.
different.
Okay. Tell me some naming conventions. It's like if it is like variable name, what kind of naming convention you need to follow? Can I start the variable name with the digit?
No, we cannot start with digit. We can
Can I
start
use
with
spaces? Can I use spaces?
no spaces also no. Only underscore. Start with underscore and alphabets.
Any special characters can I use?
No, there is no special character.
One special character underscore you can use it.
Yeah, underscore. Only underscore. Start with
Okay.
underscore. End
Can I
with
use
underscore.
keywords? Can I use keywords?
No. Keywords are not.
Keywords also no, right?
Yeah.
Keyword also no. Okay. Now Can you reproduce? Can you reproduce this error? Can you reproduce this error?
Yeah, if in case f1 equal to string,
Hmm?
so directly we can call strings are not callable.
How?
Yeah.
Can you write the statement?
For example, f1 equal to string, so we can directly call the f1
F1
function.
equals to SS. Okay. String. Can I call like
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
Okay, then that time you can get like what? String object is not
it's
callable.
not callable. Yeah,
Not callable. You can get it. Okay. So for whatever the topics we covered, are you okay with all?
yeah, yeah. I completed all.
Okay. So for all the topics. Okay.
Yeah,
The basics are very, very important. Okay. Next. Firmula, you can tell
Yes, sir.
types of arguments. Types of arguments.
Positional argument, default argument, keyboard argument, variable length argument, keyword variable length argument.
Okay. Positional argument, right? Can you reproduce? Okay. F1 missing one required positional argument N2. Can you reproduce this error?
First, we have to define the function f1, def
Okay.
f1 with two parameters.
With the two parameters. Okay. Next. Remaining people just listen. Okay. Next. What do you want me to do? Hello? Can you hear me? Remaining people, can you hear me? Any one of you confirm?
yes, print equal to n1,
Print equals to
n1.
N1.
Comma N2.
Okay. Whatever it is, whatever it is. Then
Then call the function f1,
Call f1
1 comma 10.
n1.
1 comma 10.
No, no,
Only
only
10.
one.
Only one.
Okay.
One value.
Only one. Only
Yeah.
one. Okay, then that time what happened? Okay, missing one required positional argument N2 or not. You can get this error or not.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me function related keywords, Tirumala. Function related keywords, tell me. Function related
Return,
df. Okay, Tirumala.
return,
df. Next.
Sir, yes, sir. Return.
Return.
What, sir? One sir, question, sir.
Function related keywords. Df return. Next.
Pass.
Statements pass, right? Next.
Lambda, yield.
Lambda. It's like the function which is not having
Functions.
which is not having name. Next.
Name.
Yield.
Yield.
General functions. Most of these are the function related keywords. Okay. Up here, okay. Okay. Next. Rajdev, can you tell me?
Yes.
Positional versus default arguments.
We need to discuss slide of position and default we need to make slide set of position.
Positional arguments, when we are going to pass usually, you have a function there. Okay. You have like n1 comma n2. Whenever you are calling, then only, right, we are going to pass like some values. Okay, here 10 comma 20 come under what? Positional arguments or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
The position 1, 10, and position 2 is like 20 or not? Okay, default positional arguments always at the time of calling only we are going to pass. If this call is not there, okay, there is no error which is related to positional arguments, right?
Okay.
Yes or no? But default arguments when we are going to set at the time of
Define the function.
define the function definition, right? At the time of defining the function, we are going to set the default values or not.
Yes.
Now, for example, if I define a function like this, is it like valid or invalid?
Invalid.
It's like invalid. Okay, always, okay, non-default parameters follows, okay, without default parameters, okay, without default parameter follow with the default parameters or not. That kind of error you can get it. That kind of error you can get it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, can you tell me, write a function, write a function. Let me write in the notepad. Yeah, write a function which should take one function as argument and return one more function. One more function. Can you write the function? Okay, finally my output should be, okay, just such an only I want. Okay, how you want you can write it, no problem. My output should be such, only such. Okay, right, tell me.
Function fn.
Rajdev, you can suggest, you can tell.
Function. Yeah. Function. There.
Right, yeah, fine. Okay,
Yes.
done. The next one,
Pass the argument.
pass one more function as a parameter, right? So can I create one more function here to pass as a parameter? Okay, so can I create like this? At this moment, okay, I don't have any clarity on the requirement. Simply you can put like pass to avoid the syntactical errors. Done. The next one is what? Write a function which
All.
should take one more function as a argument. So
Yes. All the
Fn you can
function.
take like a main function. You can pass F1, right? Yes or no? Okay. Now this is my parameter. Okay. A, B, whatever you can put it. Now this Fn take one function as an argument or not, and return what? One more function. Okay, just I want to return one more function. Okay, another function I want to return the same function, not. You can do return like this also. Okay, but I want another function. So can I write one more function here? Any problem?
No.
Write one more function here. Any problem?
No.
The function can write inside another function. No problem at all. No problem at all. So you can write like this. Now tell me, as per requirement, this Fn should returns what? Should returns what? One more function, right? So can I return F2? See, my Fn which take function as an argument and return one more function also or not? Yes, sir. But my final output should be such. So what you want me to do? So what you want me to do? So what you want me to do? So
Function two system. Rectangle.
return? Come on. Anyone? Anyone? Okay, simple. So whenever you call this one, it returns me one value or not? Yes, no. Can I hold that value? Come on, how we can hold it?
Variable,
Some
using variable.
variable. What is the type of this x?
But
Type of x.
Any type.
X type is what?
in
No. Fn call, a function call always gives me the written value. This fn call returns me what? F2. My F2 is which type? It's a function type. So that my x is which type? It's a function, right?
function type.
It's a function. Okay. If I call x, okay, which function execute? If I call x, which function is going to execute? F2, right?
Yes.
F2 or not? As per my requirement, what you want to search it.
Okay.
But this A you not used anywhere, but I want to use A also. So you use A. Come on. So my A is which type?
Function.
Function type. Can I call my A here? Any problem?
No.
Okay. Whenever you call A is nothing but your Fn parameter is nothing but F1. You are calling F1 or not? Whenever you call F1, can I print the Sachin? Come on, all are involved or not? Come on, you are calling Fn. You passed F1 as a parameter. Okay, done. You defined a function. That's okay. You return some value. Whenever the function returns some value, while calling, you can get the written value. You can hold it. So what is my written value? F2. So my x holds F2. So my F2 is which type? Function type. So I called. Whenever you call x, it means you are calling F2. Whenever you call F2, the function body executed. In the body, A you are calling. A is nothing but what? Argument. Which argument? F1. You are calling A means indirectly you are calling what? F1. Okay, in the F1, in the body, what you have? Sachin you have or not? So my final output is like what? Sachin, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
All are involved or not? Anyway, you can write, no problem at all. But okay, all these functions should involve or not? So can you define what is callback?
The function which passes as a parameter to another function is called as callback.
The function which you pass as a parameter to another function, that function we can say like a callback. Here, which one is
So,
callback? F1 is my callback or not? Higher order function, tell me. What is higher order function?
The function which takes one more function as an argument.
The function which take one more function as a parameter. For example, here Fn is there, which take A is a parameter. My A type is what? Function type. So my function which take one more function as a parameter, that kind of functions what we can say? Higher order. Okay, not only that one, the function which returns one more function. Okay, either take parameter as a function, either return a function. Any one of these one satisfied, that one we can say like what? Higher order function or not. Agreed? Got my point? Okay. Okay then. Pallavi there? Pallavi? Pallavi, you there? Are you able to hear us?
yes.
Okay, you can answer these questions. So when you can go with the variable length argument? Variable length. When you can go with variable length argument, what scenario tell? Okay, in this case, I should have to go with variable length like that. Sharif, can you go ahead? When you can go with the variable length argument? Any one of you?
And we want multiple values.
When you want multiple values. Okay. Any other
If you
answers?
want to create the length,
Simple. I need a function which holds multiple values with a single variable. Can I go with variable length argument or not? Yes or no? I want to pass multiple positional arguments. Okay. I want to hold all these arguments within a single variable. Okay, then you can go with variable length or not. Now, sir, if tell me, if I execute this statement only, what's the error? If I execute like this only, what is the error?
Fn is not defined.
Fn is not defined. Okay. Now, what is the error?
Int object is not callable.
Int object is not callable. So that the Fn should be a function or not.
Okay.
Now my question is, my output should, okay, my output should be which holds all these four values. Whenever I print it, okay, these four values I want. Then that time, can you fill this gap? What you have to add here? I'm passing multiple values. You should have to hold those multiple values in a single variable. Then you can go with what?
Variable length argument star.
Variable length argument, right? Arguments, variable length argument. How we can define variable length argument? In the function definition itself. In the function definition itself, how?
star n.
No.
Multiple values in single variable.
Like this we can or not? Yes or no? Agreed everyone?
Yes.
Okay, this is like multiple values if you want to hold within a single variable. Now tell me, what is the type of number? Type of number is what? What is the type of number? Tuple. Okay, we not discussed, but this number type I already showed, right? It is looks like this, no? Tuple or not? Agreed? So multiple positional arguments you passed. Okay. While calling, can you tell me which type of arguments we are going to use while calling? While defining which arguments, while calling which arguments? Tell me. While defining default, next variable length, next keyword variable length is that. While calling, how many? Positional, next
Keyword arguments.
keyword arguments. Yes. See, if you have all the positional arguments you passed, you hold with a single variable, then you can go with variable length. For example, now this time tell me, you are calling Fn with what? Positional arguments or keyword arguments?
Keyword.
Keyword arguments. I don't know how many keyword arguments, 10 or 20 or 30 or 40, I don't know how many keyword arguments. Here, I don't know how many positional arguments also I don't know. So, all the positional arguments you hold with a single variable, that is like variable length argument. Now, my question is, these all keyword arguments I want to hold with a single variable. Then the time you can go with, I said 5, right? Positional arguments. Next, keyword arguments, default arguments, variable length, keyword variable length also there. Keyword variable length. Okay, the keyword variable length, how we can hold, 2 stars. That's it. Now, my number hold all the keyword arguments. If you remove the star, my number hold all the positional arguments. Agreed? Got my point?
Yes.
Okay. Okay then. The next one. Sir, can you reproduce this one? this when you can get this kind of error? Can you reproduce?
Function have two arguments.
Function has two arguments.
Print those.
Whatever it is. Okay.
Uh,
Our goal is this one, not functionality. Tell me.
while calling, passing through three arguments, three values.
Yes or no? 3, right? Whenever you pass like this, then the time you can get this kind of error or not. Required two positional parameter function call. Okay, expecting what? Two parameters, but 3 were given or not? 3 were given. Yes or no? Shravani, you there? Shravani? Shanmuka? You there? Shanmuka? Varahi? Error ID there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me, okay, different types of errors. So far, so far, what, while practicing, what you get it, okay, that errors, the full name and the error name also, that means type error, that kind of, the error message and the exception name. So far, what you faced, what you got.
First one, syntax error.
Okay, syntax error. When you can get the syntax error?
Wait.
When
Didn't
you
follow
can
the
get this,
guideline.
if you not follow the syntactical rules. Can you reproduce? Okay, can you add one syntax error? Can you tell me one syntax error, please, quickly? Can you reproduce one syntax error? Will get syntax error or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. What is missing?
Semicolon.
Colon missing or not?
Yes.
Yes or no? Next, first. Next one. Syntax error. Next.
Name error.
Can you reproduce? Indentation error. Whatever you can get it.
Indentation error. N2.
N2 indentation error. N3 indentation error. Any statement followed the indentation outside the block, then it gives me an error or not. If you followed the indentation means that should be inside a block. If you followed the indentation means that should be inside a block. Yes or no? Come on. You get it or not?
Yes, sir.
Next error.
Type error.
Type error. Tell me. One type error. Reproduce one type error. Reproduce one type error.
Ex-
Right. What is the error?
int object is not callable.
So, this is the type error only or not? Next error. Next error. Don't you see this error anytime? Tell me, reproduce.
Name is not defined.
What is error? Name is not defined. Yes or no? Appear
Yes,
okay,
sir.
everyone? Okay. So far, okay, if I ask the question, just you answered, right? Okay. See, now this time, whatever the topics we covered, can you ask some questions? Okay, Anil, can you ask some questions? Okay, 5 questions can you ask to Tirumala? Any 5 questions, just you can ask. 5 questions. Any. You should know answers. At the same time, you are in the position to ask the questions also. Tell me some questions. Come on, any questions so far? What topics we covered? Rajdev, can you ask some questions then?
Higher order function.
Second,
What is higher order function?
yeah, what is higher order? This is question only, right? What is higher order?
Function. How to define the dummy function?
Second, your voice.
Dummy function. Dummy function means without error we define a function.
Okay. Next,
Can you write some keyword in the Python?
the keywords, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
Next,
to create a function? How to call a function within a function?
okay. That's also one question. Yeah, right. Next,
And what are the various type of keyword in the Python, or what is the function? How to write a function that produce the different kind of the error?
yeah.
The
Okay.
error
These are the questions, right? Yeah. See, if you have a topic, okay, say if you have like 2 3 years of experience, that's okay. Once you have like 6 7 years of experience now, you have to take some interviews also, right? Then the time you should have to you have to ask some questions or not. Yes or no? Questions also important. Okay. Okay. Now, can you go to Kalam schools? Can you go to Python programs? Okay. Can you go to the Python programs? Can you, okay, now onwards, can you try to, okay, execute these programs? If you don't know, no problem at all. Okay. At this moment, we not completed all the topics. You don't know, no problem. Just try to execute these programs, what it has. Okay. What it has, what kind of concept. If you know, for example, class, at this moment you don't know, but in your mind, okay, one class concept is there in Python. Okay, whenever we start like a class concept, then that time you can come to know one day, okay, I saw one program, okay, that is related to this topic. Like that, you can come to know. Just read it, okay, go through the topics at least. If you not complete, no problem at all. Okay, go through one by one. What kind of concepts are there? Got my point? Okay, that is one thing. The next one is like go to write program. Write program. Now go to Python. Go to Python. Now read this. Actually, this program you have to start from next month. Next month. Okay, March 1st onwards, you have to write the program on daily basis. But now onwards, just habituate. If you don't know the answer, just you can copy this one and go to ChatGPT or somewhere, and you can Just paste it, you can get some answer. At least you can post it and try to understand that answer. Okay, see here, create a class, name as, okay, name is like A with two variables. Create one more class, name is like B with two instance methods. That means you should know how to create the class. At this moment, we not discussed, but you should know the class which contains two variables, the class which should contains instance methods, like that. Just read the questions, try to understand the questions. Okay, if you understand the question, then only you can write the answer. Got my point? Like that every day. Today's date is like 14. That's the reason. Okay, 14th day question you can see. If you're able to answer it, just you can write the answer and you can comment it. Before comment, just run that. Okay, it's like correct or wrong. Okay, getting like expected output or not. Like that you should run it. So, okay, so focus on this area also. Got my point? And daily basis, okay, whatever the running notes is there, okay, just you can go through those running notes also. Okay, go through the running notes and class programs. Anyway, we are like sharing the class programs to you or not? Yes or no? We are sharing or not? Okay, if you not share, we are going to share it, no problem at all. Okay, so any questions, anyone so far? What topics? It's like a basic concept. If you know basics, then only you can move forward. If you don't know the basic concepts, okay, the next level things you may not understand. That the reason basics are important. Spend some more time. Okay, now you spend 3 hours. Okay, later you can spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like that only. Okay, once you comfort with the basics, you can understand the code, whatever it is. No one write the code directly, 100 lines of code. We can get it from internet, we can use it. But whenever you use, you should understand the syntax and everything or not, which is required, which is not required, at least you should know, right? Understood? Okay, now yesterday we discussed variable length, right? Okay, you pass like multiple positional parameters, you hold multiple positional parameters with a single variable. So if I pass multiple keyword arguments, then how we can hold it? If I pass multiple keyword arguments, then how we can hold it? Using, come on, using keyword variable length argument or not. Okay, now if I write something like this, pass number, pass, okay, pass, sorry, print number, print number. Now if I run this, keyword variable length arguments, now you can see all these positional arguments hold with a single variable in which format, tuple format or not. Now my question is, if these positional arguments like keyword arguments, for example, if there has multiple keyword arguments or there, I don't know, okay, how many. If you have multiple keyword arguments, can I hold all the multiple keyword arguments in a single variable, like variable length argument? Variable length argument, okay, it gives me some unexpected keyword argument n1, unexpected keyword argument n1. Why? Because keyword arguments will not hold with variable length argument. Okay, if you want to hold all the keyword arguments, then you can go with what? Keyword variable length argument or not. Now see, all the keyword variable length arguments, in which format it hold. If it is like positional arguments, tuple. If it is like a keyword arguments, it's a dictionary format. Key value, key value, key value pairs or not. Okay, can I mix positional and keyword arguments? Will it work or not work? Can I mix the positional? Can I? All right. If I remove this one also, can I take this one? Okay, whenever you use like a variable length arguments, either variable length or keyword variable length there, then the time all should be positional arguments. Keyword variable length is there, all should be keyword arguments. Variable length type is like a tuple. Keyword argument type is like a dictionary or not. Keyword arguments type is like a dictionary or not. Understood? Come on. Okay, let me share all these programs with you. Compress it to zip file. Stack Python. Let me share. Uploaded. Just you can download. You can work. Okay. So for any questions, anyone? Anyone have any questions? No? Okay then. So tomorrow we have a workshop, but if you want, you can join. Otherwise, leave it. That is like JavaScript related. Callbacks, promises, and observables. Okay, next we are going to take a Python related workshop. Okay. So if you want, you can join. Otherwise, leave it. So practice all these topics. So for what we covered, you can practice and go to uijavakit.com. Go to uijavakit.com. Now here you can go to Python. You can go to Python. In the Python, introduction, installation, coding, introduction, naming convention, variables, data types. Okay, these concepts up to here can you complete? Up to data types. Up to data types. The next one is like function part 1. Just you can go through. Okay, function part 1. Just you can go through this. Okay, if you don't know, okay, we not covered means just hold it. Okay, just note it down, that particular topic. One day we are going to cover. Function part 1 and function part 2 also, just you can go through. Positional, keyword, default, variable length, these all we completed or not. Okay, some of the topics, okay, if it is not done, no problem. See, anonymous functions or lambda functions we're not at that, so hold it. Remaining which we covered, just you can complete it. Got my point? Agreed? So these 2 days you utilize to complete these topics. Go to uijavakit.com. Okay, in the Kalam schools only, from there you can navigate directly. So here there has more from us is there now. Go to uijavakit.com. Go to uijavakit.com. In this uijavakit.com, go to Python. Here you can complete these topics. Okay, now?
From here, we can download the simple Vector playlist.
Can you repeat again?
From where we can download the sample that you are doing.
From here. From where you navigating, you're asking. Your voice is little bit
From where we can download the uploaded file that sample
okay,
you
from
upload.
where? Okay, got it. Okay. Now go to your Kalam schools. Okay, na? Here, full stack Python is there. No?
Yes.
Yeah, you can go there. Here, see, there has two download buttons are there. One is like download running nodes. You can download. Okay. Another one is like class programs. Download class programs are there. Just click on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can see the downloads. If one zip file you can see. If you open that zip, day one to till today, whatever we have, all the programs you can see. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Okay, as well as running notes also. There has one more PDF you can see in the downloads. There you can see the running notes. This is the running notes. Okay, day one to till today, whatever we have, you can see that running notes. Okay. Any other questions, anyone? Okay, then we'll continue remaining things in the next session. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining. Okay, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, no session. Okay, just use this time to complete this one. Why? Because there has some other folks going to join from Monday. Okay, we are going to merge into this batch. That's the reason. Okay, Monday onwards. Okay, we can continue remaining stuff. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining. Bye. Okay, if you have any question, okay, just you can post in our group. Okay, WhatsApp group is there, right? Just you can post it. Either me or that mentor can respond. Okay, then. Thank you guys.